Hi Kim, hi MGB. Thanks for joining us tonight, folks. Let's see what's all on here. Hi Cinnabee, hi Ricky, hi Barbara. Hi Kitty Hawk. We haven't seen you in a while. Hi Lona, hi Bobby. Not as breezy as it was last night, but it's a little cool. I think we're gonna get a hit with the storm coming up here Thursday or Friday or earlier. Hi Ricky. Kind of caught everybody off guard last night. Hi Rosalie. Hi Lona. So good. We're glad you're getting better there, Kitty Hawk. Let's get well, it could be breezy here in a little bit. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Jay Jones. Hi Trina, hi Gator, Gail. Let's try again. Okay. Trying to get my share going out. Hi Shari, hi Marlene, my Sergeant Major bride. And what's up with that site? My Mystery Social's working. Hi Jane. Hi Diane. Hi Foo. Hi Karen. Hope everybody had a super duper Tuesday, because it's screw the tacos, it's Trooper Tuesday. See what that looks like. Came out alright. I don't know why it didn't come out that way. Go So it's all right there right now. I think this one thing didn't work. Okay, it's not gonna do it. So thanks for joining tonight. Just sharing it out to everybody that I can. Feels like the wind's kicking up. Okay, what are we doing? Anybody's on Rumble yet? It was live already. Hi Sherry, hi Nana Bear, hi Susan, hi Shelly Rose. Thanks for joining us on Rumble. And they've been on there chatting away. Hi Sherry. Thanks for joining us. Let's see if anybody's popped on Getter yet. I'd like to come on early and say hi to everybody. And if you got a prayer request, please don't hesitate to put one up. Hi Knitter. Hi Melissa. Hi BitBite. Hi Deb for Freedom. It's actually not a bad night out. Well, it started this way last night and then boom, temperature and the wind kicked up. Ooh, my tootsies were cold. I don't know if I said hello to Melissa. I'll say hi anyways again. Hi, Melissa. Steve that showed up. Oh, it's another day. Another day closer to the election. We're supposed to get a big storm Thursday and Friday, I think. Hi, Carol. It's kicking up a little bit. Step for Freedom's up there. So we're putting these YouTube channels up there. Please subscribe to them because we call ourselves the People's Media. There's quite a few of us across this country. Got some out on the West Coast, here on the East Coast, some in the Midwest, some down in Florida. Something happens, we can flick on to them and get the real news, not what they try to feed us at the ABC networks. Yeah, Kim, I hope you had a good visit with David yesterday. Hi, Robert. Hi, Sherry. We're still at the place, Marlene. We'll be there a couple more days. There's something I've seen today. I can't remember it right now. Can't remember what it was now. Getting old and forgetful. Maybe I'll get ice cream cones pretty soon. Hi, FG. So we're just waiting on Mama Mickey and the Hee Haw gangsters. When they get here, we'll set up and say our prayer and do the pledge, and then we'll kick the vigil off and have some call-ins, and if we got any info, we'll send it out. Which reminds me, I gotta bring that one out. Kim sent me. This is a new girl. It's Cynthia. She's in Brewston Mills, West Virginia. You can write to her. Move that over so you can see all of it. Got all of her information there. Her what do you call it? Inmate number, where to address it to. And she was incarcerated 319. Hi, Patriot Grandma. In a little bit I'll show you Olivia's, because she's here at this gulag. She's all by herself. Luckily the guys, they are all in one big bunch, so they can like stick together. Hi, Ironhead, but she's here all by herself, and just send her some letters and say hi, or tell her what kind of day you had. There you go, Andy voted today. There's other people that are being detained, but if you can just go and just look at, I'll put the Patriot Mail Project thing up here in a little bit. Just if you have one that's in your state, or if you know the person but you didn't know their address, you can go there and look it up. Hi, Harbor Watch. And I'll put Olivia's up here. Her brother is also in here, Olivia's brother, and one of their friends. That's right. He probably hope he has a fur one, because it's probably gonna get cold, folks. What's it? There it is. There's the one for the patriotmailproject.com. Go there, and if you see it has a filterable list, you can put your state in there. It'll tell everybody in your state that's in detention. I think you can punch in birthdays, and it will have everybody that's birthday for that month. Hi, Ohio Navy Mom. Hi, AJ. And he's doing his duty. Way to go, AJ. Hi, Teacup. Hi, Freedom Nuts. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Kristen. Hi, No Whining. Hi, Diane. Yeah, he turned himself in someplace in Florida. Hi, Julie. Don't forget, if you got a prayer request, please put it up there. Chat that prays together stays together. Hi, Shari. Hi, Cora. Hi, Barbara. That's right, he turned himself into in Florida. Shoot, Mama always puts those flyers out. Hi, Lee. Let's pray for Teresa. Hi, for Lord. I look for. Yeah, we sang Navy Mom happy birthday last night. Hi, Pathfinder. Hi, California. Hi, Lone Star. As soon as I take this down, so stick something up there. I'll have to go back. Got another birthday. Hi, happy birthday, Andy. Yeah, I know. They did that right here in town. Be advised, if you have a warrant, please don't come in this town. Hi, Ewood. It's Lone Star Lady. It's Screw the Taco. It's Super Tuesday. Just wait for that window.
Yeah.
I'm burning up. I got way too much on, I believe. Hi, Belinda. Hi, Yvette. Hi, Cleo. Marlene wants to put Jane in the doghouse for some reason.
Uh-oh. Look out, Jane.
I don't think there's more room, enough room for two people in that doghouse, Marlene. Hi, Sean. Hi, Mega Shred. I hope so, California. I send out 10 to 15 to 30 posts every day trying to get people to come on here. So the more the merrier. We're getting up there though on Getter. I'll tell you what. Oh, dang, I do that every time. Hi, Boomer. All the way from Alaska. Hi, Tammy. Hi, LJ. Is anybody over here? Rumble. Rumble, 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 rumble. Don't come in. There we go. Hi, roll away. Anybody else? Thank everybody for joining us on all the streams, YouTube, Rumble, and Gutter. Yeah, that one's just too.
My legs are slipping now.
That's just so light, also. Yeah, the day that I picked it up, when you went up to the car, I was like, holy cow, no wonder the thing was blowing right away from me. I didn't realize it was that light. Hi, Tara Ray. Man, I can't speak. I need some coffee to.
Hi, Jerry. Hi, Jerry. Well, it's still pretty chilly tonight. The wind's not nearly good.
Not even close. And the 3 braces I put on there held that thing up pretty good.
Yeah, sure did.
Don't say that, Marlene. That's that 4-letter word. You can't say that. It's supposed to be springtime. Supposed to be getting springtime. There's that guy whistling at me. Hi, Tina. Hi, Sky.
You guys would laugh at my wind sock. It's literally the toe of a sock cut off and held on by a hair tie. What? It works. It really, really works. Baltimore Steve here tonight. That's fantastic, Jerry. Feel free to send it to Gator. I will definitely get it and pass it on. It is very valuable. Thank you so much. Okay, we can't do this without you guys, and we so appreciate you for all of that. Thank you again, Jerry. Like I always say, we can't do it without you. And that's a perfect example right there. Okay, guys, I'm going to have to get set up here.
How are you today? Yeah, good.
How are you?
Good.
Will you put cups in the back there?
Oh, I forgot this afternoon. I'm sorry. I forgot to put more cups in the back pockets. But I'm sure there's enough for tonight. But
Thank you. Appreciate that. I mean, that sounded kind of rude, but I meant I appreciate that.
I did, yeah.
Good to know. Not a lot of people do.
I never get lonely. I I got these goals to keep me company. I took the rear view off of this old Ford, so I only see in front of me. Now the past is out of sight and out of mind. Swore I'd change, now I'm back chasing these white lines. I'm just a long-haired son of a sinner, searching for new ways I can get gone. I'm a pedal to the highway. If you ever wonder why we write these songs, 'cause I'm only one drink away from the devil. I'm only one call away from home. Yeah, I'm somewhere in the middle. I guess I'm just a little right and wrong.
Hey, Stephen. I missed that one.
These apples got me. These pills pretend to be my friend. I'm done for the last time. I'm lying to myself again. I always say that I'm on my way back here somehow. I should know by now. I'm just a long-haired son of a sinner, searching for new ways I can get gone. I'm a pedal to the highway. If you ever wonder why we write these songs, 'cause I'm only one drink away from the devil. I'm only one call away from home. Yeah, I'm somewhere in the middle. I guess I'm just a little right and
Santa come again? Santa's been coming a lot.
mistakes I made. I paid for them.
Such a nice guy.
Yeah.
Million miles from broken glass. I'm feeling like I'm fading. My heart's been slowly breaking.
Christmas
My mom would feel the smoke and make me drink. Talk to God and tell him what I think. At first he's gonna hate me, but eventually he'll say, I'm just a long
Don't mess with Dad.
son of a sinner,
Might the belt problem.
searching for new ways I can get gone.
Hi, Mega DJ. Hi, Rocky. Pac-Man. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Write these songs.
Tonight's Tuesday, so we'll have our Zoom call and prayer tonight. No, not yet, Jenny. We got Zoom the Zoom call tonight.
Yeah, I'm somewhere in the middle. I guess I'm just a little
Hi, Tippy.
right and wrong.
Turn my light on. So now I don't forget.
We're gonna light up the stage.
I was
Yeah, well, I
talking
don't
to
turn
the
it
guy
on
that I
now.
was spending
You'll
Forget.
forget to later, yeah.
Well, why did I turn that on?
not to get so distracted fighting the alligators that I forget to clean the swamp.
Hey, Freedom Corner gangsters.
Think about what he was really saying.
Oh, yeah.
But he was saying, don't let my
got the
problems
Zoom
distract me
prayer.
so much dealing with them. I forget my mission. Hey, baby brother, how you doing? The streets still holding. The last time I seen you, you ain't seemed so focused. Can't believe I ain't noticed. I can't believe I missed it. Life been crazy, man. Fast life living. While struggle sitting in prison, I'm sitting there tripping and I'm sitting here with Switch. You was sitting here with me, but you not. I'm all alone, trying to write the song, sipping on some bourbon and blowing a little strong. This is
It's all new.
so I'm taking my
I've been
time.
having new people come on Getter. A lot of new people. Where's my finger at? This is the building that our guys are in. Thank you, Cleo. Thank you so much. Hi, Lola.
I mentioned your name, and every hardship is a blessing, and this is the same. It's been 16 years, that doesn't lessen the pain, cause your death was a first-hand lesson on AIDS. I'm just riding through my old neighborhood, reminiscing the life that I was living. Man, I was tripping. I grew up around sinners that was trying to win. People living to die, but they were dying to live. Think about you every now and then. I ride by the crib, call it the crib, but my mother hasn't lived there in years. Meanwhile, my cousin came home from doing the fit, gave the man an iPhone, and he didn't know what it is. I hope that heaven has a smoking section. I hope that heaven has a smoking section. When it's said and done, we're all gone. I hope they got a place that we can blow. I hope that heaven has a smoking section.
Hi, Mandy. Thanks for joining us. We're trying to Ricky Rick. Come and see us every night. Hi, Egon. We're here every night. Vigils from 7:30 to 9:30. We always come on a little early so we can say hi to everybody. We have prayer requests. We got news. Or just the chat. Say hi to everybody.
And I know that you're feeling the pain, but you're relaxed. You won't change until you're ready to change. And I hope you think about
Hi, Larcy.
know that I'm gonna pray for you before I sleep tonight. And me and Money talk. I'd like to share this thought while you fight.
Hi, Carol. Yeah, it's a little bit more warmer than it was last time. Yeah, sure.
Sisters that are still facing that uphill battle behind those walls. I want to bless every one of you. Father, I ask that you put your healing hand on my brothers and sisters that are behind those walls right now, that are going through it. We know that with you guiding them and removing any evildoers from their path, that they will make it back home, Father. They'll make it back home to their families, where they rightfully belong. Father, we love you. We thank you for all that you do. None more so than sending your son to die on the cross for our sins. And it's in his name that we pray. Amen. Amen. Thank you, God.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thanks for having us on, you guys. Stay warm out there. We love you. Yep. You guys are the couple. We'll be watching you.
All right. Thanks. Night, guys.
Anything you want to talk about, Russia? Well, tomorrow we're going to go and sit with some Jan Sixers, Gary Wilson, Brady Knowlton, and Mr. Montgomery. And we sat through they had a stipulated trial, which a stipulated trial means that they've all agreed to the facts, and then the judge rules upon that. And they're having some argument about the obstruction charge and everything. And tomorrow we're going to go sit with them and finish it up. But something that really stuck with me the other day was when they were having the argument about one of the defendants had picked up a tactical bag inside the Capitol that belonged to the police. Now, he didn't leave the building with that bag. He deposited it someplace else that he felt was actually safe. I believe he put it up somewhere, but it wasn't the place where he had gotten it. He is charged with theft, robbery of government property, or police, whatever. But the thing is that the judge even made the point that if you grab a pack of gum and you're like, uh-oh, I'm going to take this gum, but you see the police or the security at the doors and you're like, uh-oh, I'm not going to take it, and you ditch the gum, you didn't really commit the crime.
Nope.
But what the government wants to argue is that his intentions were not good.
Right.
Intentions aren't fat.
The argument was whether the charge should be robbery or intent to rob.
Attempted robbery.
Or intent to rob, I think, because I think it was intent
Yeah, so
to
it's,
rob or
you know,
rob.
I mean, and I've really, so many of the charges also kind of stem from that type of mentality. The mentality of that there was an ill-conceived thought, that you went with a corrupt intent to break the law that day. And, you know, even if that really wasn't your intent, that is the narrative they push. And, you know, just like the narrative that everyone brought items that day to overthrow the government, when in reality people brought protective items because they thought they were going to encounter violent Antifa. And, you know, we've said that over and over again. The government just pushes back every time. But, you know, I did think Judge Moss had some really good questions for the government on that, you know, like, but we'll see. We'll see. The judge has all the power in the world. And so we'll be waiting on that. And, you know, Mr. Jeff Sable, he does get sentenced not tomorrow, Thursday, at 10 a.m. And so let's just keep him close in our prayers and, you know, give him the courage and the strength he needs, because it's tough going in to be sentenced. I think the sentencings are the harshest of all of it, you know, and obviously because you're learning your fate, but the degree that these judges just talk down to our countrymen is really, it's just so hard to watch.
That's not good, Jerry. Thank you again for all of you.
It's,
June 6th vigil.
hi, Jim Woods.
I was talking to a guy that I was.
Hi, Donna Ray.
And he told me not to get so distracted fighting the alligators that I forget to clean the swamp. And it took me a second to think about what he was really saying. What he was saying,
Hi, Country, y'all.
So
for joining us tonight.
I forget my mission. Hey, baby,
We have a call in here in a few minutes.
The last
That way
time I
we,
seen you ain't seemed so focused.
get all of our hellos out of the way, and, you can hear them and I won't have to say hello or talk over. Hi, Derek. I just seen your name on there. I want you to feel left out. Hi, Kay.
Figure while I had a second, I would drop you a line. Being real, doing well, man, don't worry about us. I bet your ass up the chiller, probably rolling the dub. I hope that heaven has a smoking section. I hope that heaven has a smoking section. When it's said and done, we're all gone. I hope they got a place that we can blow. I hope that heaven has a smoking section.
I hope it has a party section.
Since I mentioned your name, and every hardship is a blessing, and this is the same. It's been 16 years that doesn't lessen the pain, cause your death was a first-hand lesson on AIDS. I just ran through my own neighborhood reminiscing the life that I was living. Man, I was tripping. I grew up around sinners that was trying to win. People living to die, but they was dying to live. Think about you every now and then. I ride by the crib, call it the crib, but my mother hasn't been there in years. Meanwhile, my cousin came home from doing a bit. Gave the man an iPhone and he didn't know what it is. I hope that heaven has a smoking section. I hope that heaven has a smoking section. When it's said and done, we're all gone. I hope they got a place that we can blow. I hope that heaven has a smoking section. We ain't spoken a while. I'm sorry the change did it. That and the fakes got thrown out on the painkillers. The money and fame did it. You tried, you can't quit it. The things ain't shame. That's your name in the same sentence as a junkie, a flunky. You're back life is the monkey. You used to have it all. The hoes and the money. Had a dream that you killed yourself. Woke up reaching for my phone like you needed my help. But I'm so focused on myself and my dollars doing well. You're a grown man. I have to hope you're going through a spell. But I'm praying for you. And I know that you're feeling the pain. But you're an addict. You won't change until you're ready to change. And I hope you think about your family and get it right. And just know that I will pray for you before I sleep tonight. And me and money talk. I'd like you share the thought while you fighting alligators. Don't forget to clean the swamp. I hope that heaven has a smoke. I hope that heaven has a smoke. When it's said and done, we're all gone. I hope they got a place that we can blow. I hope that heaven has a smoke.
I'm with you, Jerry. Hi, Tippy. Welcome.
You got a fast car. I want to take it to anywhere.
FG, that's what they call me, the boss streamer.
Maybe together we can get somewhere. Any place is better. Starting from zero, got nothing to lose. Maybe we'll make something. Me, myself, I got nothing to prove. You got a fast car. Now I got a plan to get us out of here.
FG wanted to know who is the boss streamer right now. The boss streamer.
Cross the border into the city. You and I can both get jobs. Finally see what it means to be living. See, my old man's got a problem. Live with a bottle, that's the way it is. Said his body's too old for working. His body's too young to look like his. I'm always off and left him.
Yeah, we had it when we did the prayer. It was a Zoom. Hi, Bonza. We have a Zoom call every Tuesday night. Hi, Mama Earth.
Got a fast car. Is it fast enough so we can fly away? Still gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or live and die this way. So I remember when we were driving in your car. Speed so fast, you felt like I was drunk. Shit, I lay out before us, and your arm felt like wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone.
Hi, Kara.
We go cruising, entertain ourselves. Still ain't got a job. So I work in the market as a checkout girl. I know things will get better. You'll find work and I'll get promoted. And we'll move out of the shelter. Buy a bigger house, live in the suburbs. So I remember when we were driving in your car. Speed so fast, you felt like I was drunk. City lights lay out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. You got a fast car. I got a job that pays all my bills. Stay out drinking late at the bar. See more of your friends than you do your kids. I always hope for better. Thought maybe together you may find it. I got no plans, I ain't going nowhere. Take a fast car and
Hi, Linda.
So I remember we were driving in your car. Speed so fast, you felt like I was drunk. City lights Fast car. Is it fast enough so we can fly away? Still gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or live or die this way.
Yeah. I think we got a call-in coming.
We don't smoke marijuana in the club.
What do we do here on Freedom Corner?
Hello. How are you guys doing tonight?
We are well. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. You know, it's so in here you just don't get very much sleep. Some people get a lot of sleep. I should say people don't get a lot of sleep, but I sure don't get a lot of sleep. So today I'm kind of doing that. Every time I sit still for a minute, I start to get kind of drowsy. So I'm looking forward to finally hitting the sack tonight and getting some sleep.
All right.
So we'll see if the guards can keep it quiet tonight. We'll see. We'll never know. That's always a wild card around here.
That's so sweet of them.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. I saw today in the news an interesting little thing, and it was about illegal aliens, or what are they trying to call them now? Newcomers having gun rights. Did you see that today?
Yes, there was I can't remember her name. She's an idiot. She said that it's unconstitutional to deny an illegal alien their Second Amendment rights, but
They don't
have
any
Second
rights.
Amendment rights because they're illegal aliens and they don't adhere to our Constitution as non-citizens.
That's right.
So I was actually going to make the point the opposite of that. I was going to say that was a good ruling, even though it kind of conflicts with sometimes our political thoughts on that. And actually, I'm glad you said what you said the way you said. So do you mind if I use what you said as an example, as a way of education, not as a way of being critical by any means? But you are correct, right? They're not bound by the Constitution beyond the fact that the Constitution is what binds this land. However, the Second Amendment is not a legal right. The Second Amendment is what you would consider an equitable right, as in it's afforded to all living beings. It's enumerated as a protection that government is not allowed to infringe upon that natural right. So you have a right to free speech, you have a right to freedom of assembly, you have a right to freedom of contract, you have a right to defend yourself with arms if necessary, you have a right to privacy. Those rights are guaranteed to you by virtue of you being a living being, and that they are simply enumerated in the Constitution in that government cannot infringe upon those rights because you are a living being. Does that make sense? And the reason I wanted to bring this up is because I think in our nomenclature, a lot of times we're really confused about what our rights are. And we frankly sometimes call something a right when it's not a right, or we don't understand what type of right it is. So I've got my Black's Law Dictionary here, and I've opened up to the word legal right. And this says natural rights, which would include your legal rights, which would include something we're going to talk about in a second called equitable rights. But your natural rights, rights existing as a result of contract, and rights created or recognized by law. So when we talk about our legal rights, for example, you have a right to receive Social Security benefits if you've paid into Social Security for the prescribed amount of time. That is a right. Does that make sense? That is a contractual right. You paid in. That is a legal right. If you get married and you have a marriage license, then you have certain marriage rights that are guaranteed by law, right? These are positive rights, things that are done. If you pay property taxes, then you have, this is probably a bad example, I was going to say your children have a right to public education, although that might not be a great example. But in theory, right, you have to pay for school. If you pay for something, then you have a right to have that contract performed. That is a legal right. Contrasted that with something that's called an equitable right, and these are rights cognizable within courts of equity, and this is what it says in the dictionary, Black's Law. rights cognizable within courts of equity as contrasted, so they're different from legal rights enforced in a court of law. So you've got a court of equity and you have a court of law. So under rules and practices in most states and in federal courts, there has been a merger procedurally between actions at law and at equity. So a lot of people don't know, but the Constitution in Article 3, Article 3, Paragraph 2, it says, the judicial power shall extend to all cases in law and equity. Equity is kind of becoming a lost art in our country since that they've been merged together in one court. So a judge in the United States federal court system and in most state courts wears two hats. He wears a legal hat and he wears an equitable hat. And so what I believe that ruling was saying was that as living beings, they have an equitable right to self-defense. As a legal right, once you have some kind of contract, like if you have a contract with the school, you have an equitable right to self-defense, but you have contracted away that right on the school grounds to carry a gun. Those are the types of things, how legal rights can actually get rid of some of your equitable rights. So I think it's important for us to recognize that we have equitable rights which are superior to your legal rights. Equitable rights cannot be taken from you. Does that make sense? And so I looked at that ruling and I thought, well, this is a good ruling, because there was another ruling today that said defendants do not have a right to the Second Amendment, right? Pretrial defendants do not have a right to the Second Amendment, that right can be curtailed. Now, I've always understood that right could be curtailed through contract. When you sign an appearance bond, you've contracted away your right to possess a firearm. But what that Ninth Circuit decision said today was essentially that it was constitutional to do that. Now, what might be constitutional to do that in the terms of a contract, but in terms of an equitable right, you have a competing right that says if illegals can have guns, then why wouldn't a criminal defendant? Because on the grounds of an equitable right, that cannot be contracted away if you were to express that right. Does that make sense? So I felt like today there were two contradicting rulings, and they're going to end up getting worked out. And ultimately, it's my belief that, like what Clarence Thomas said, he said, no other right does a pretrial defendant have to petition the court to exercise. Freedom of speech, freedom of privacy, right to counsel, those kind of things. But yet, for some reason, the Second Amendment, simply because of the politics of the day, has to be requested upon. But it is the custom to contract that right away as terms of your appearance bond. So I thought that was kind of interesting. And I think that if we remember there's a difference between your legal rights and your equitable rights, I think that as Americans we'll be able to express our equitable rights much better, and that we'll be more cognizant of what our legal rights are. We don't just walk around saying we have a right to everything. Your right to Social Security benefits comes from a completely different place than your right to freedom of speech. Does that make sense? The government does not grant us right to freedom of speech. The government grants us the right of our Social Security benefits by virtue of that contract.
Okay.
So it is a little bit of a. Sometimes I wonder, and this is just me speculating, because the southern border is an absolute mess, and the human travesty that's happening down there is just it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming what's happening into our country because of the lawlessness at large that's coming across the southern border. But in some ways, it is causing us Americans to take a look in the mirror and go, okay, what are our rights? Right? Like, why do these illegals have so many quote-unquote rights, but we don't? And the reality is we have allowed our rights to be contracted away, and we've allowed what should be our equitable rights to be turned into our legal rights. And our legal rights are at the privilege of the government, whereas your equitable rights are a function of being a living being, a function of, those are your quote-unquote God-given rights, so to speak. That the illegals are basically being given the benefit of the doubt that those rights have not been contracted away, which is why it appears in so many ways they have more rights than we do. And then on top of that, the politics of the day is giving them benefits and hotels and all kinds of stuff that, again, we as Americans have to continually petition the legislature to take this serious and fix it.
Well, I just, we've never had enough money in our government budget to curtail the homelessness problem that we have in our own country. But we've come up with billions of dollars to house illegal immigrants and to give them health insurance and to give them cash cash, for God's sake. Are you kidding me? Like,
there's a really weird confluence here, because if you get talking to me long enough, one of the things I bring up is that there is no real money, right? Like once we got rid of gold and silver as an actual currency in the United States, we started using debt, right? We started using script. We started using Federal Reserve notes, and the dictionary specifically states. In fact, I can just open it up here. A lot of people are completely unaware of this, and when I show this to people, their jaws kind of drop because they've never even considered this as a reality. And I'm got to find my MONEY, money. So a lot of people haven't ever considered this as what's happening here. But if you take out a dollar bill and you look at a dollar bill, you'll see something that's written on it, and I'll point it out in a second. So this is money out of the Black's Law Dictionary. In usual and ordinary acceptation, it means coins and paper currency used as circulating medium of exchange, and does not embrace. So the following things are not money, per definition, Black's Law Dictionary, okay? And does not embrace notes, bonds, evidences of debt, or other personal or real estate. Okay, if you look at a dollar bill, what does it say on it? Federal Reserve Note.
right.
So that green piece of paper that you're holding in your hand that says Federal Reserve Note, by definition, is not money. It's debt. So why is it that we're able to give these illegal immigrants money? Is because it's just debt. We're giving them debt to say, here's $5. Some farmer now owes you $5 worth of grain. He owes you a good product, service, or labor based on that pile of money. We were using debt, right, in lieu of money as tender, but it's really not money. And that's why we can print as much as we want. We can give it to whoever we want. So the problem is not that we don't have enough money to fix homelessness. The problem is we don't have the political will to fix homelessness.
Amen.
Because if we did, we would print money and give it to them. Because there's nothing real behind it except the good faith and credit of the American people that when you show up to a grocery store, your $5 will buy $5 worth of goods, services, or labor. That's all it is. And so if that dollar bill you're holding in your hand is not money, it is just a IOU for goods, service, product, or labor, then exactly what's going on is we lack the political will to fix homelessness. But for some reason, we have the political will to help the illegal immigrant. Again, who is it that writes the bills? Remember, what is a bill? It's a debt to be paid. Who writes the bills? Congress. So again, always, like 95% of our major issues come from having a Congress, a legislature that has been very ineffective. They have delegated their authority, they have written blank checks, and they have not been true holders of the purse strings. And a lot of that is because they're not held accountable by the medium of gold and silver. They can write an IOU, and we the people pay with our goods, service, products, and labor constantly. And so, again, where's the remedy? The remedy's in the legislature. They're the ones writing the bills that are being paid. But in every way, shape, and form, when you look at that green dollar bill, that is a note. It says right on it, Federal Reserve Note. The dictionary specifically says that money does not embrace notes, bonds, evidences of debt, or other personal or real estate. Our words, you know, I'm a big words guy, obviously. Our words are what get us into so much trouble. When we use our words casually, then we start to lose the meaning. So my friends and I back home, we got in the habit when we would talk about money, and I'm putting air quotes, we started to call them FRNs, Federal Reserve Notes. Hey, I need 50 Federal Reserve Notes for the nacho party this weekend. Okay, I'll give you 50 Federal Reserve Notes. We didn't call it money because it's not. I need 50 IOUs for the nacho party this weekend. I need 50 Federal Reserve Notes. If we started to do that, right, then all of a sudden we would make money, quote, air quotes, kind of impotent, right? Because we would start recognizing it for what it really is. Oh, it's just an IOU, it's just a note. And that would take some of the wind out of the sails of our legislatures. They would start to think that we don't have an endless checkbook with endless amounts of money. They would start to consider those things as being notes. Those are promissory notes. Those are IOUs that are being exchanged. And so
you have 1 minute remaining.
to be the change you want to see in the world, it might be something you consider doing. Start, instead of calling it the dollar, start calling it what it is, an FRN, a Federal Reserve note. So just crazy thinking from a guy wearing orange inside of the DC jail, but lots of interesting stuff going on out there. Thank you so much, Tammy. I appreciate it. And all of you out there that stand vigil every week and every day, you guys are just the best. And as always, you can honor my family at givesendgo.com/John Attackus Family Help.
Thank you,
Keep your head up,
Taylor.
Taylor. We love you.
Thank you, Taylor.
Thanks, Taylor.
Thank you so much.
Good night.
Thanks, guys.
Stay warm.
Bye.
The world getting crazy, baby, chill. Don't medicate, just meditate. You waking
Hi,
up
AK.
now, but baby, you hella late.
Thank y'all for
Educate,
joining
look
us.
at what's going on, let it resonate.
Good
Accelerate. Find your inner hunger like you never ate.
little warmer than it
Agenda is
was
to push
last
the hate.
night.
Separate and segregate, don't
Plus, I
celebrate
got
quick.
more clothes on one or the other.
Meditate, you waking up now, but baby, you hella late. Educate, look at what's going on, let it resonate. Storm is coming due, for heaven's sake. Violence that they demonstrate, instigate and penetrate the values of our country and our God is what they desecrate. My fighters ain't no featherweight, pulling out the seams of the fabric that they fabricate. They feed us lies, manipulate, intimidate through fear and force, forcing us to sit and wait till we come together, congregate, and then we liberate. Praying that you give me strength to find some love.
Hi,
and mercy.
Lana.
Marching on these streets of blood till I see the golden gates. Troubadour, troubled souls, one of God's servants. Blades out, cut the grass till we see the serpent.
One day I hope you see the truth. This puppet show stays on
Hi,
because
critical
of you.
thinker.
We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's hard, but get
Yeah.
ready to pay your dues. Oh God, come back home. This crazy world is filled with liars and abusers. We need you now before we're too far gone. I hope one day they finally see the truth.
Hi, Mona.
God, we need you
I
now.
know the truth is hard to swallow, just digest it. Suspected something's going on, but chose to just neglect it. Deflected by some breaking news, oh, we just accept it. Expected just to fall in line and follow their perspective. Don't question their objective, but I got a lot of questions. How these kids molested, but nobody's been arrested. Read it in the testament, these children are protected. So I'm fighting all these terrorists, both foreign and domestic. Refuse to be directed.
Hi, Pat.
Lying, not a
Hi,
sheep.
Fire
Only
Starter.
kneel to my God, so I'm dying on my feet. Silence when we speak, but there's violence in the street. I've been rolling with the punches, I can't take it on the cheek. Drink from a glass half full, I'm
She's like right next to me,
People are
too.
sadistic, so vicious and malicious. Praying for assistance to overcome opposition, or I'm gonna start resisting and then I'll pray for forgiveness.
One day I hope you see the truth. This puppet show stays on.
Hi,
because
Lisa.
of you.
Y'all for joining.
We've been dancing with
Already
the
had one
devil
call in.
way
Got
too
one coming up
long.
real soon.
I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues. Oh God, come back home. This crazy world is filled with liars and abusers. Need you now before we're too far gone. I hope one day they finally see the truth. God, we need you now.
Hi,
We
Ryan.
need you now. We need you now. One day, one day, one day. One day, I hope you see the truth. This puppet show stays on because of you fools. We've been dancing with
David.
Hello, how are you?
I am doing fantastic. How are you tonight?
Oh, I'm just doing wonderful. Playing some spades with Super Tate and the Florida boys. Unfortunately, they're not making it in the news in here, so, you know, we're living a boring lifestyle.
But you guys are staying positive, and that's a beautiful thing.
Oh, absolutely. Had a little bit of a rough night last night talking to my son. He's like, just tell the judge you need to come home and see me real quick, Dad, and then you can go back that night. And I was like, I'll let the judge know. I said, but I promise you it's not going to happen like that, buddy.
How old is your son?
6 years old.
They just don't understand.
That one had, that one had me confused. But other than that, it's been good. He hit the rough moments, but hey, you got good guys in here to help pick you up.
Absolutely. And that's so positive, you know, that you guys are together and you can lift each other up and you've got each other's backs and you know that, you know, we're out here and we've got your backs and we want you to stay positive because this thing is going to end, brother.
7 months.
Yeah. Well, I don't doubt that it'll end. I just hope that there's going to be more time to spend with my son than what I'm thinking there is. That's the only part I look forward to.
I agree with you. What, would you
What's new out there?
Well, not too much. The weather is much better tonight than it was last night. It was pretty brisk and cold, and but we were here vigilizing. We don't have nearly the wind we had last night, and even the temperature is better tonight.
Yeah, it was super windy last night. We were outside playing basketball last night, and man, with the wind taking the ball and just bending it.
Yeah.
Like, you'd shoot, and then it blow it back towards you like, you thought it was going in.
That's right.
But, you know, all 5'6" and me look 6 foot tall while I was playing last night, so I ain't mad at it.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Well, at least you guys got to get out and get some fresh air last night. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, we had the whole pod was outside last night. It seemed like it was amazing.
That's great.
The only thing we were missing was a barbecue grill. Just so you guys that are in charge of making that happen out in the federal area, you boys might want to get the hopes up and get us some of those
Hey,
barbecue grills.
They got one out in front of the jail. Maybe they'll pull it around for you.
What is that?
Oh yeah. If not, maybe they'll let us do some convict type stuff and bring it around back.
There you go.
I think it has wheels.
Yeah, it definitely has wheels.
Hey,
believe it
you
or
put
not,
me in the vicinity of that grill and it's coming to the back.
Well, believe it or not, it's not far from your rec area. Probably about 100 yards, if that.
Not a single space. Yeah. Oh man, I'm enjoying the time that's out there.
Lie down. That's good to hear. I'm glad you guys are getting out more.
Why at night though? Do they know why they go out at night? I don't
No
know.
space.
That's their designated.
Do you know why they took you guys out after dark?
I don't. You know, I asked them to fill me in on that, and they chose not to. They were like, "You just do it as you're told." And I was like, "Yes, sir." No, sir.
Get used to that. You just what?
No, keep playing.
You just do as I do. I said get used to that. Just been doing as you're told.
So have you been doing any reading of any books, or you've been getting letters?
I've been knocking out the books. I'm on Robin right now, and I'm like, the first section of it. So there's part 1, part 2, and part 3, I believe. And I am just entered into part 2. And that one's about Robin Williams. I believe it's Sherry who sent that, isn't it?
It wasn't me, but it could have been a Sherry that sent it to you.
Okay, somebody sent it to me, and I had that one that I read. Then I have David and Goliath I read. What else? I want to read Fearless, which is one of, I think, Johnny and them have, and I'm going to read that one next.
What's the title of that one?
Fearless. It's about the Navy SEALs.
Okay. Fearless.
And then they got what is it? Seal of God. Seal of God's another one I want to read. Box set 1776, but I don't know when I'll be able to read that book.
Do you guys have that one in there? 1776?
Box had it. I don't know where it's at now. If it's still in here or if they got rid of it.
Okay.
It was something he said I was going to read, so who knows? If he comes back, maybe I'll get the chance. If not, maybe get sent back in. I don't know.
Okay.
I read whatever comes in for me, just because you send it. That means I get to take the time out to read it. Letters I'm working on. I'm very terrible at that. I procrastinate at those, unfortunately. I hate to sound like a little turd.
Some people just aren't letter writers. That's understandable.
Last letter I wrote was to my grandpa when I was in the boot camp. So that shows you how long ago I wrote letters. Back in 2009. I think I forgot how to write since then. I just draw pictures when they tell me to fill stuff out that look like rockets.
Can you tell us
about
your service?
So 2011 to 12, I wound up going to South Yemen province, Afghanistan, where we had lost 2 of our buddies over there, Raymond Kaipat and Corporal Kazars. Due to full-turn IED. Great guy. I've never met somebody nicer. Then Corporal Kazars, he was a driver for us in the LAV with Delta Company. I was with Charlie. But we had served together for a while I was in Delta, and he got blown up by a vehicle underneath and went through the driver's seat. I mean, as chaotic as it was also probably the most peaceful time of my life. I don't really know.
How long did you serve?
I served 2009 to 2013 of January. I got out on other than honorable discharge because I started drinking and doing drugs when I got sexually assaulted while I was in my PTSD.
I'm sorry to hear that, brother, but thank you for your service.
The more you talk about it, the easier it gets, right?
It does help to talk about things that happen in your life, even the difficult things that happen. Because, you know, it not only allows you to hear it come out of your mouth, it allows you to let it loose from your heart, and that's what's important.
Yeah, absolutely. And unfortunately, it's a common thing. I mean, it happened to a few guys I served with. What they do out there in Cali is they drug you, and then, like, next thing you know, somebody's doing stuff to you. And you'd be out at a party out in town. I mean, it don't just happen to little people like me. It happens to some of the biggest dudes I've ever met in my life. You're like, wow, that's crazy. I would have never expected that.
And I take it you were in the Army?
Marines. I always thought about joining the Army, and then I was like, why would I want to be second best?
Hey, now, you're talking to an Army combat veteran here. Watch it.
So then you already know the Marines and the Army are going to talk it.
You know it.
My uncle was Army, too.
All right.
My sister was Chair Force, and then I got some cousins who were Army and also cousins that were Navy. And I give them all credit. My Navy cousin, I'm like, hey, if I wanted to join the women's department, I would have, but I decided not to.
Well, I feel that every service has their designed purpose, and we can't do it without each other. You know, as an Army vet, we often worked with the Navy and the Marines as a collaborative to accomplish our missions. So it took everyone.
And the minute you get military and you mess with somebody else, like my Jack walked that. The minute you start messing with somebody from a different branch, but you got other branches there, and like you got somebody who isn't in the military, man, that's a bar crawl out of China. I don't know how many times I've been in that situation where somebody's like, oh, want somebody, and they're like, oh, and I find out they were Army talking to them earlier, and I come flying over the counter like a spider monkey.
Well, again, thank you for your service, brother.
Thank you for yours, man.
Absolutely. You know, it also helps people understand another reason why you were at JC. I wasn't there, and I want to thank you for standing up for me that day. But you know, us veterans took an oath to defend this country and our Constitution. And I absolutely understand why you were there that day, and thank you.
Yeah, that's the sole reason I want that. And so, you know, my kid had a future worth fighting for, and his kids.
Amen.
Well, they say, soft times make weak men.
That's right. That's right.
Whatever. You know the saying, Kate, but I'm just going to stand by when I was able to do something, and I had the ability to go.
I was not able to go that day. That's why it's so important for me to thank you for going for me.
I mean, I was lucky enough to where my boss paid for the way to go out there. I took that. I played the 8.
Are you guys
playing sorry, I had the card.
Are you guys playing cards?
We're playing spades, and Tate just got mad because I set this week. Oh, no, I didn't set you, did I? But we caught a bag. We're like shopping, or we're the bag people at Walmart right now, taking them on.
What are the stakes in spades? Do they just have bragging rights?
Trying to be the drunk wife and trying to beat me.
You have 1 minute remaining.
1 minute.
What do you guys win when you win the game of spades? Do you just get bragging rights, or are there noodles involved?
No, they're just bragging. I don't bet commentary because I'm just a wee little guy and I need to bulk up. You put, if I'm getting commentary, I'm eating it. Let's believe that. Or I'm trading it for more.
All right.
There you go.
All right.
I get Pepsis, and you would think I was a Jew the way I let go of them.
Somewhere. In the cribbage.
If Tater's talking, we can't hear him.
I Oh, Tater said just smack this up. Don't even cut them. So I just patted it like it was, an ex-girlfriend's foodie or something.
Oh no!
Thank you for using Global Power.
They got busy with their cards.
Right.
I didn't even hear the warning actually. So.
So, hi Alex, thanks for watching. Glory be, I hope you're feeling better. We miss you down here. And thank you everybody who is on live stream and everybody who's here. So a couple nights ago we had a donation match offered to us, and we are a third of the way there. And I want to thank Lala and Sancia for their latest donations, and we appreciate you always, because I know you guys donate to us every month, or close to, you guys have been huge supporters, so thank you. And I thank everybody who donates to our donate match between now and Easter. And also on Easter, we will be having a sunset service like we did last year. I thought that was really lovely. And we're going to go back to our 7 o'clock time, starting on Easter. So it's warmer and the sun is out, and we're just going to keep on doing that. There's a lot of stuff coming up. We'll be getting the details to Deb so she can get it on our website, but we will be going to the Supreme Court April 16th to support the judgment on the 1512C2. Then on the 25th, the Supreme Court is also listening to the argument on Donald Trump's immunity case. And, in May we have the second Memorial March for Ashley. So, we have a lot of stuff coming up, and so y'all stay tuned. Thank you, Nicole.
Thanks, Ruffet.
Welcome, everyone.
Hello.
What's going on, Patriots? How are you? I'm all right. Just same old stuff. Finalizing a divorce and playing some poker.
Doing time.
Same old stuff. Another day in, it's not me, right? That's old. Ed's got it. Ed's clearing the table with me.
I'll tell you about playing cards while we're on the phone.
So, I would just like to say it's about time, Texas and the Supreme Court.
Amen.
It's not for, listen, Texas has been doing their thing. I still say that Abbott could have done, they could have really started slamming other states, but I think it's time for other states to now not give up and start slamming D.C., New York City, because this is exactly what they want. This is what New York City wants. They said, Mayor Adams, well, he certainly didn't sigh of relief, because everyone knows what's going on with him right now. But he is a little bit, and well, at least I don't need to worry about the migrant crisis right now. This is when other states should really start throwing in, or start evicting the illegals, and start slamming your neighbors, your blue neighbors. That's just my opinion, but I'm kind of I'm a little rough around the edges, I guess. I'm a go big or go home kind of guy.
Well, I was just seeing on X just right before you called that Mexico has said that they will not accept anyone that the United States tries to send back to Mexico.
Oh, that's great. I mean, hey, listen, this is actually a war that I can support. I'm just saying, what are you gonna do? Like, what are these guys really gonna do? Just you're gonna allow, what is this, a one-way street? No. And this just shows how weak Biden is. It really does. I mean, the fact is, that God, I mean, he has been so weak for America over the past 3 years. I just don't see anyone voting for this man again. I was actually talking to my libertarian, but definitely left-leaning libertarian friend. And he said, well, listen, I'm just telling you, because he always told me, he says, listen, I'll always tell you straight up. He said, I still want to see, he will not admit that the election was stolen. He does say, he goes, all of my left-leaning friends, they just can't see themselves voting for Biden. And they said that we need to, we need someone stronger. And unfortunately, the only strong candidate that we have right now, is Trump. So they said he was basically admitting that with a lot of reluctance, a lot of his left-leaning friends were actually going to be voting for Trump.
Well, they feel
or a third-party candidate. So, I just don't see. It's a totally different animal out there right now. Everyone sees what 3 years of the wrong, not even the wrong party, but the wrong regime has. It's disgusting. I mean, they've destroyed. I can only imagine what Texas looks like right now. Well, besides right now, right? Fireworks are going off now. I'm sure the fireworks are going off across Texas right now. But it's crazy. I know that New York is absolutely horrible. I still want to try to get in touch with a buddy of mine. He was born and raised. He's Spanish American. Born and raised in, I think he's from Brooklyn. But born and raised his whole life. He's 50-something years old now, in New York, and I would love to have him call up the vigil and just let you guys know what it is. A lot of people won't care, but this was one of America's greatest cities, and it was actually really safe under Giuliani, and then just started to go downhill. Again, my buddy over there he's not from New Jersey area, but he's from down south originally, and he said, oh well, New York City was always a shithole. No, it wasn't. It was a big city, but you can't. I mean, it was way better than Atlanta. You can't. But it's crazy. But thank God for the Supreme Court. At least, even if it's temporary, just start shipping them over. It doesn't, at this point, it doesn't matter. Right now is when everyone should be shipping over their personnel. They should be shipping over their barbed wire. The amount of barbed wire that goes down should be, that thing should look, if I was in charge of it, you would have barbed wire that was 15, 20 feet long, or high. You know what I mean?
right.
Sorry guys, I know you hate it when I'm playing cards. I was just kidding.
Pay attention.
Yeah. Sorry.
You sound like
I had ace nine. I can't fold. I can't fold with an ace nine. I just can't do it. But yeah, it's I'm about to pass you off. Don't worry. Hey, Dave. You want for 5 minutes? 5 minutes on the vision? God, you're on. 5 minutes. Sorry. Oh, I apologize. Hey, guys. Flagman apologizes for reneging. He's playing poker. It's your boy John Todd again.
Well, he had such a great hand. I completely understand. He just couldn't keep his mind on what he was talking about.
Well, I mean, I put it his bill the first time to play poker just because I wanted somebody to win and me get half the winnings without having to play. And I figured it would work out in my benefit. Now let's see if it does this time.
All right.
I'm trying to be the, do something without doing nothing. Not for you. And, Scooter and them, I needed some cheese. I'm making some, enchiladas, beef enchiladas.
Wait, what? Can you explain that?
Yeah, it's going to be a great meal. I'm going to get some. A bite.
So what did they make?
Beef enchiladas.
Explain it.
AKA bubble gut. Okay. It's a tortilla wrap with the jalapeno cream cheese, summer sausage. On the outside, it looks like pizza sauce, cheese. There's kettle cooked, the whole shebang, extreme chips in there. I'm going to assume some pickles, either that or they're going on top. Some fajita seasoning mix, maybe some ranch and milk. I'm not all the way positive, but Scooter would definitely be able to tell you this is his meal.
So Scooter's officially bored because he only cooks when he's bored.
Scooter is officially bored. He absolutely is. What?
Poor guy.
She said Scooter's officially bored because he only cooks when he's bored. Well, not only bored, but when he just wants to eat.
Okay.
Or, although, I'm pretty sure this is Tammy I'm listening to now.
You're correct.
Yeah. Oh, boom, got it. I can tell her voice. Okay, so what's on your enchiladas? She asked me to explain. These are beef enchiladas. Yeah. Pasta sauce, summer sausage, jalapeno, and pickles. On the inside. Rolled up into a tortilla. Rolled up into a tortilla with hot sauce on the outside, cheese, and ranch. And pickles on top because Scooter loves pickles.
That sounds amazing.
I think the man drank like 5 packages of pickle juice the other day.
It's healthy for you.
That's right.
That sounds like it's not a lot of sodium at all.
Ashley used to drink pickle juice.
I will never do that. Ooh, you got an extra one?
God loves them.
All right, well, you'll have to let us know how it tastes tomorrow.
Oh, I'll let you know how it tastes in just a second.
Oh, all right.
He's cutting me a piece.
Okay, we're getting a taste test right now, y'all, live on the vigil. We're all waiting with bated breath. Is it good?
I would eat this again and again.
You would eat it again?
But anything Scooter makes, like nachos and stuff, is good. So I don't know why I thought this might not taste good, because it was pretty damn fire.
All right.
Why not?
When he gets home, I'll have him cook me all these recipes.
Say that one more time?
I I said when he gets home, I'll have him cook me all these recipes.
I don't know if you want the jail style recipe of this. You might want the outdoor version.
Taco Bell.
Yeah, the free world style.
Yeah. You know, the upperclassmen said. Like, we're on the, like, something in the cookbook. Oh, it's coming in the cookbook, he said. So.
Oh, all right. Well, I can't wait.
If you got sodium issues, you don't want what's in here.
Okay.
I'm just a young buck, and I'm still like, hoo. Man, this stuff's gonna kill me.
Yeah. Does it ever like make you swell up a little bit when you eat right after you eat something like that?
Well, I do look pregnant some days, but other than that, no. My ankles stay the same size and all that. My belly, though, looks like the worm. Okay, so me and James both have the problem of looking like the worms off Men in Black with our bellies sticking out.
All right.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Do y'all do like worm dances and stuff?
No, you know the worms off Men in Black that are in the break room pouring the coffee and smoking the cigarette?
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. I'm not really a movie watcher.
James looks... Okay, well, these things are hilarious. If you go watch it, it'll show you like a direct depiction of what James looks like some days.
Oh, okay.
How about the guy hanging out in the break room?
Yeah, she said she's terrible at watching movies, but if she checks it out, then she'll know. And she'll get it. You'll get a really good laugh, I promise.
Okay, I'll go find that clip somewhere on YouTube.
And then you gotta tell James that, hey, I heard you look like one of them.
All right, well, we're about to get cut off, so we'll talk to you guys later. Go enjoy your enchiladas.
All right, thank you guys. You have a great night.
You too. Good night, Matrix. We love you.
What was that?
We probably don't want to know. It was the pains from that burrito or whatever.
I just worried about tomorrow morning. Might swell up a little bit. Yeah. Hi, Charles. Thanks for joining us. Hi, Gloria.
The road is long with a medium winding.
Is this Jay playing the harmonica on this song? Hi, Veronica.
Knows where,
Turbo.
knows where.
Glad you made it tonight. We're here every night, 7:30 to 9:30 in that area. That's all late. We stay after 9. Hi, Elkie.
He's my brother. So on we go. He's a welfare, he's not concerned. Nobody.
Hi, Linda Dean. Glad you made it. Let me take Chris off.
We'll get there.
I had this song on a 45. Hi, Jenny.
He ain't heavy. He's my brother. If I'm a leader at all, I'm a leader with
Hi, Debbie. Lamona, if you go on to the Patriot Mail Project, they have a thing you can click on that has the rules. But like all the detention centers have different rules, but that's just basically what you can use. like five pages or something. You gotta use either blue or black ink, stuff like that. That's true, Charles. Go back and this is you can write a letter to Cynthia. Right there's her address. She's there at Brewston Mills, West Virginia. There's Olivia's number also. She's the only female here at the DC Gulag. She's all by herself, so if you can write to her, please do.
Did you go in?
We didn't go in. We were rallying outside there. They had a little.
Oh, that sounds really good, Serena. You know what, Debbie? I like TV dinners.
My people of this country and we're under attack. They banning us, they cancel us for speaking the facts. If you man enough, come stand with us, take USA back. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags. American flags.
Red, white, blue.
American flags.
Red, white, blue. Red, white, blue.
And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags.
Never give a damn. Anybody who's offended, come get it. We throwing hands. Anybody not trying to make America great again. You a punk, you a clown, better know where I stand. I'm a white boy with the middle fingers in the air, dog. We don't give a fuck. 100 white boys gonna hold me down anywhere, dog. We think that you suck. My patriots the craziest. They ain't afraid of breaking fists on faces. If you really wanna taste of this, don't safety tip. The same mistake and spray the clip. I pray you miss, cause if you don't, they gon' go wacko. Automatic gun, smoke like tobacco. Never hit a lady, but it's pretty hard to tell if you're a girl or a they, them. There's these daggos. I ain't never gonna take a knee for the anthem. Smack them. I don't give a damn, can't stand them. Gang full of randoms, fan with a handgun. Run up in your mansion, leave it all abandoned. I was raised to be brave till the grave. United States, we love the country that they be corrupting. Go woke and go broker if you ain't obeyed.
My people of this country and we're under attack. They banning us, they cancel us for speaking the facts. If you man enough, come stand with us, take USA back. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags. American flags. American flags. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags.
All Draco leave you stinking, break your ankles. I'm not hearing what you saying. Hit the pavement, now you seeing angels. It get dangerous, go against the Patriots. Got all the bangers. Take a look inside my closet. You gon' see way more than hangers, hammers like I do construction. Ammo, I'ma shoot at something. Why you think we own these guns so we can just go do some hunting? You must not pay close attention. Government, they want division. Only treason if you will. I guarantee we got our weeded. Them I fly high like eagles. I would die for all my people. You can't change me with procedures. I'm about freedom, you about evil. Leave you hanging from
Hi,
the
Rain and
ceiling.
Blood. I get better say hi to you.
Never have the safety on it. When we run out, we just
My
reload.
people of this country and we're under attack. They banning us, they cancel us for speaking the facts. If you man enough, come stand with us, take USA back. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags. American flags. American flags. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American
We're gonna get teamed up there, Boomer.
You see stars, you see stripes, you see flags on the cars and the trucks and the bikes. Every time we pull up, we go hard, we outside, we got flags on our arms that are tatted there for life. Every time we pull up, we don't care if you're mad, we cherish this land, the haters can't get
up, all you're gonna see is American flags. American flags. American flags. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags.
Okay, so before we do the roll call, I do want to remind everybody to go to Patriot Mail Project. We have so many people that are incarcerated, home detention, and awaiting trial. So I know that we have a new Jan 6er, Cynthia Price. She turned herself in today. So if you go to Patriot Mail Project, please go to the update section. And she only got 30 days, but it's going to be a tough 30 days. The female prisons can be so hard. They're actually, in many cases, so much worse than the men's prisons. And her husband is battling cancer also. He's also a Jan 6er. So please go to Patriot Mail Project. Check for the updates. Let's send Cynthia some of y'all's amazing letters and lift her spirits up while she is in there. And I'll do the roll call.
Lives lost on January 6th. Ashley Babbitt, Roseanne Boylan, Kevin Greason, Benjamin Phillips, and the following day, Officer Brian Sicknick, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Those J6ers that are currently detained: Justin Adams, Tommy Allen, Chris Albert, Russell Alfred, Francis Azari, Joseph Azari, Noah Bacon, Edward Medallion, Daniel Ball, Thomas Ballard, Logan Barnhart, Richard Burnett, Pauline Bauer, Julio Bequero, Matthew Bedingfield, Luke Bender, Joe Biggs, Aiden Billiard, Craig Bingert, Joshua Black, Kenneth Bonowitz, Dominic Bach, Brandon Bradshaw, Jeffrey Brown, Jeremy Brown, Mark Brew, Jennifer Boutois, Daniel Caldwell, William Calhoun, Jared Cantrell, Sarah Carpenter, Jacob Clark, Cal Clayton, Stephen Capuccio, Billy Cressman, Reed Christensen, Dylan Cronin, Josiah Colt, Mason Corson, Bruno Kua, Matthew De Silva, James Davis, Nicholas DiCarlo, Nathan DeGraves, David Dempsey, Lucas Denny, Robert Dennis, Timothy DeJargan, Michael Dennis, Dickinson, Caleb Dillard, Joshua Doolin, Michael Eckerman, James Elliott, Daniel Egbet, Brandon Fellows, Kyle Fitzsimon, Kevin Galetto, Mitchell Gardner, Robert Gieswein, David Geetson, Vincent Gillespie, Vitaly Goszczynkowski, Jeffrey Grace, James Grant, Matthew Green, Brian Gunderson, Joseph Hackett, Stacey Hager, Johnny Harris, Richard Harris, Joshua Haynes, Donald Hazard, Albuquerque Head, Joshua Hernandez, Eric Herrera, Alan Hostetter, Joseph Howell, Joshua Hughes, Jared Hughes, Joseph Hutchinson, Matthew Huddle, Brian Jackson, Shane Jenkins, Justin Jersey, Joshua Johnson, Zachary Johnson, Taylor Jonatakis, David Judd, Leo Kelly, Julian Cater, Frederico Klein, Matthew Kroll, Nicholas Langren, Daniel Leeden, Joseph Leeden, Michael Lockwood, Joseph Lawler, Kevin Lyons, Marcus Malley, Christian Manley, Anthony Mastodano, Cody Matisse, Christopher Moyer, Mark Mazza, Ronald Maccabee, Patrick McCoffey, James McGrew, Sean McHugh, Jeffrey McKellop, James McNamara, Connie Meggs, Kelly Meggs, Jonathan Mellis, Rodney Millstreet, Matthew Ryan Miller, Scott Miller, Jordan Mink, Robert Menuda, Landon Mitchell, David Marshall, Andrew Morgan, Robert Moores, Jonathan Monafo, Eric Munchell, Daryl Neely, Ryan Nichols, Christine Niemela, Gregory Nix, Ethan Nordine, Nicholas Ox, Thomas Osborne,
Hero.
Grady Owens,
Hero.
Jason Owens,
Hero.
Joseph Padilla,
Hero.
Robert Palmer,
Hero.
Stuart Parks,
Hero.
Nathan Pelham,
Hero.
Michael Perkins,
Hero.
Dominic Pizzola,
Hero.
Daniel Phipps,
Hero.
Jonathan Pollock,
Hero.
Olivia Pollock,
Hero.
Mark Ponder,
Hero.
Rachel Powell,
Hero.
Sean Price,
Hero.
Joshua Pruitt,
Hero.
Joshua Plavlik,
Hero.
Chris Quaglin,
Hero.
Barry Ramey,
Hero.
Guy Reffitt,
Hero.
Zach Reel,
Hero.
Nariana Reiner,
Hero.
Stuart Rhodes,
Hero.
Howard Richardson,
Hero.
Ed Richmond,
Hero.
George Riley,
Hero.
Thomas Robertson,
Hero.
Michael Roberts,
Hero.
Michael Roche,
Hero.
Jonathan Rockholt,
Hero.
Edward Rodriguez,
Hero.
Daniel Rodriguez,
Hero.
Greg Rubenacker,
Hero.
Bobby Russell, Jeffrey Sable,
Hero.
Ryan Samsel,
Hero.
Ronald Sandlin,
Hero.
Salvador Sandoval,
Hero.
Robert Sanford,
Hero.
Peter Schwartz,
Hero.
Benjamin Schuler,
Hero.
Daniel Scott,
Hero.
Christian Sikor,
Hero.
Hunter Seafried,
Hero.
Kevin Seafried,
Hero.
Alexander Shepard,
Hero.
Thomas Civic,
Hero.
Jeffrey Seals,
Hero.
Michaela Sly,
Hero.
Charles Smith,
Hero.
Tommy Smith,
Hero.
Audrey Southard,
Hero.
Hatchet Speed,
Hero.
Yvonne St. Cyr,
Hero.
Peter Stager,
Hero.
Shelley Stallings,
Hero.
Patrick Stedman,
Hero.
Laura Steele,
Hero.
Tristan Stevens,
Hero.
John Strand,
Hero.
Tara Stoudemire,
Hero.
Isaac Sturgeon,
Hero.
Alan Sweeney,
Hero.
Andrew Taki,
Hero.
Enrique Tario,
Hero.
Curtis Tate,
Hero.
George Tenney,
Hero.
Jacob Therese,
Hero.
Kenneth Thompson,
Hero.
Kenneth Thomas,
Hero.
Devlin Thompson,
Hero.
Dustin Thompson,
Hero.
John Todd,
Hero.
Edward Vallejo,
Hero.
Salvador Vasalis,
Hero.
Eric Scott Warner,
Hero.
Jessica Watkins,
Hero.
William Watson,
Hero.
Matthew Webler,
Hero.
Thomas Webster,
Hero.
Bradley Weeks,
Hero.
Jack Witten,
Hero.
Anthony Williams,
Hero.
Riley Williams,
Hero.
Timothy Williams,
Hero.
Duke Wilson,
Hero.
Ricky Wilden,
Hero.
Shane Woods,
Hero.
Chris Burrell,
Hero.
Donnie Wren,
Hero.
John Wright,
Hero.
Douglas Wyatt,
Hero.
Gregory Yetman,
Hero.
Isaac Yoder,
Hero.
Kyle Young,
Hero.
Jacob Zirkle,
Hero.
and those we've lost,
Peter Navarro.
and Peter Navarro,
Yeah.
and those we've lost to suicide. Christopher Georgia, Matthew Perna, Mark Ungst, and Jordan Meacham. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Now let's say her name. Ashley Babbitt! Ashley Babbitt! Ashley Babbitt! Ashley Babbitt!
All right, folks. Thanks for joining us tonight. Get close to Sing for Freedom. J6ers at 9 o'clock. Thank everybody for joining us on Rumble, Getter, and YouTube.
Babbitt was a victim. I'm screaming USA, free the real Jan Sixers. She's a patriot who was let down by the system. I'm screaming for the fallen so nobody will forget them. Air Force veteran, wrapped in a Trump flag. It's Trump 24. You know we about to run it back. Nothing will stop us. We about to get it right. They can try and try, but the storm is here from dark to light.
Say your name.
Shout out Mickey, we could never feel your pain, but just know your daughter's life won't be taken in vain. Shout out Sarah McAbee, yeah, I'm sending you straight. I hope they let your husband out of that prison today. Ashley served in Afghanistan, she served in Iraq, and she died for her country from a senseless attack. Yeah, we waiting for justice, cause Ashley was innocent. Mainstream won't cover it, they all just too ignorant. If a white girl shot a black man, they would say that's different, but the story didn't fit the agenda they pictured. Rest in peace, Ashley Babbitt, we feeling your energy. Say her name, Ashley Babbitt, this song's for your memory. Rest in peace, Ashley Babbitt, rest in peace, Ashley Babbitt, rest in peace, Ashley Babbitt, rest in peace, Ashley Babbitt.
Say your name.
timing is absolutely perfect. We have the 3-minute warning coming right now. Hold on.
3 minutes. Pass it back.
Pass it back.
Deja vu all over again.
No way.
Yep.
Way.
No way. No
way.
So you have news tidbits, Jeff?
Oh, a couple little things. Well, I wouldn't say little by any means. We've got this Stephanie Lambert thing in Michigan, which goes right along with the sheriff thing. And then the other thing that I have is something to do with Tennessee. And I think that's about it for the info that I've got today. But those are teasers. You guys got any teasers?
I just have some things. And she's just got some things, but I have just some things too. Peter Picaro surrendered today, and he's in a federal prison in Miami.
He's in a room.
Yes, I heard that. I heard that it's a white collar place, and that they'll be playing tennis at noon and tea at 2.
Probably Barry Ramey is, I believe. Probably correct, but
Barry Ramey, sir.
We heard there's one other
But he what?
in the facility.
Barry Ramey is.
Barry Ramey's there.
Oh, is he?
Yep.
He's with Barry.
There's a what in the facility?
He's in the same facility as Barry Ramey.
Oh, really? Oh, fascinating.
That's the information.
Fascinating. Well, then they can. Well, then maybe they can both play tennis and have some tea. I don't know if it's a club fed. I'm guessing what I did hear that it was a white collar place. That's all I knew.
For 4 months. It's still bad. You have a teaser.
Hold on. I'm going to tease you with the 1-minute warning. Here we go. 1 minute. 1 minute.
Pass it back.
All right, and hopefully we don't lose you like we did last night.
We don't think so.
Yeah. I don't know. No, that wasn't even. Yeah, that wasn't even me. That was some kind of error with the system. So I don't know where it broke up. I want to be careful with holding the tablet and everything tonight. So hold on.
La 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 la. Clear your throat. Clear your throat. Oh, say, can you see my so proudly we hail, and the twilight's last gleam, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watch, where so gallantly and the rockets of those bursting in air, gave proof to the light that our flag was still there. Oh, sing us that Free J6! Free J6! Free J6! Free J6!
Susie, happy birthday, Susie!
Yeah, Doug and Susie's birthday. I know it's Doug's birthday and Susie's birthday yesterday. And, I know you guys wanted to sing to
That
her,
was
but
awesome. They sang happy birthday to Ohio Navy Mom.
Hey, can you hear me?
we can hear you, Jeff. Can you hear us?
Hey, I can hear you. Okay, so you got the anthem and you got the birthday song, and so happy birthday, Susie.
And Doug.
I'm not going to ask.
And Doug.
Say again?
It's Doug's birthday, too.
Doug Wyatt.
Doug Wyatt's birthday, too.
Oh. Oh, well, happy birthday, Doug.
Not in there
Ah,
with you?
all right.
Yeah. He's in there with you.
He's 51 today.
No birthday
51?
spankings.
All right.
No birthday spankings, though.
Just pinches.
Well, not that we know of. I don't know. Anyways, all right, moving on. All right, so we've got Stephanie Lambert. She is, I've gotten only a little bit of info of who she is. All I've found is that she's been a lawyer for like 12 to 15 years. And that she is from Michigan, and that she was arrested by the U.S. Marshals in D.C. following a court appearance after she submitted evidence of numerous crimes, including internal emails from Dominion voting machines to law enforcement.
That's right.
And that, believe it or not, she was arrested by the U.S. Marshals for, and get this, for leaking evidence to the sheriff.
It's crazy. I actually have her Twitter post from earlier this morning. It said, I gave the evidence to law enforcement. The discovery file from Dominion contained evidence of numerous crimes. The Constitution does not permit secret Serbians to run our elections. Local clerks are to run our elections, and transparency is prevented by vendors, meaning Dominion.
Yeah. And what I find interesting is this: the sheriff that she presented it to, he's a good guy. His name's Dar Leaf, and we talked about him yesterday. I'll just read that one here. Oh, and also, Dar Leaf, I'll just read it. He has sent a letter and evidence to Congressman Jim Jordan. His name is, Dar Leaf. He provided evidence to Jim Jordan for Congress's immediate review and investigation.
That's right.
Also, Prosecutor Hilson and Muskegon County worked with the Michigan Attorney General to bury the Muskegon fraud/investigation of Serbian foreign nationals entering into our election system. This is all alleged, of course.
Oh no, it's not even.
So yeah, this is an absolute just black turd that people are running around scurrying, trying to cover their ass.
That's right.
And telling you, Jim Jordan now has hard evidence from this sheriff. So he's saying, hey, here it is. So apparently it went from Stephanie Lambert to the sheriff, and now from the sheriff to Jim Jordan. So let's come on, Congress. Let's just get to the truth. All we want is the truth.
That's right.
So, in a completely different news story, newly leaked documents reveal that the Pentagon is funding a new $40 million AI program through DARPA with the codename Carcosa, which is the same name used in the HBO TV series True Detention, which is a place where an elite pedophile ring performs sexual ritual abuse on children.
Wow.
Words matter. Words do matter.
Yeah. All right, I got something here. I got two things. Let's start with the one for Tennessee here. Tennessee State Senate passed a bill banning the spraying of chemicals in their skies. The law, quote, it bans, quote, intentional injection, release, or dispersion by any means of chemicals, chemical compounds, substances, or apparatus within the border of the state that has the express purpose of affecting temperature, weather, or intensity of the sunlight. Now, I believe that's the second state to do that. Go ahead, Craig.
I know that's interesting because if it wasn't already happening, they wouldn't have to pass a ban. Exactly.
Right. The chemtrail aspect, even though there are other people in here that have many other views of the chemtrail topic. So, yeah, I believe this is the second state to do that. I think the first one was either New Hampshire or Vermont. I don't remember which one. But this is the second state that I've heard of that has done this. So, kudos to them for that. Yeah. All right, let's go on to the next one. This next one is, biblically fascinating. And I wish I said to somebody, man, if I had my laptop here, I'd be doing all kinds of things to confirm all this stuff. But apparently there were 3 different eclipses that are all in a group. There's one from 2017, there's one in 2023, and there's this one in 2024. This next one is on April 8th. Apparently, there's all kinds of things of cities that they go over with the name Nineveh.
Yep.
There are 7 cities. Seven cities that they're going over named Nineveh. 7 cities that they went over in the 2017 one named Salem, which apparently is a shortened version of Jerusalem, because Salem is the last 5 letters of Jerusalem. They produce a letter of the Hebrew alphabet A, which can also be used as Omega and A or something. I'm way outside my knowledge zone here. They cross over an area that's known as Little Egypt, which is interesting, and there's a whole site about it. So get your pen out. I'm going to give you a site here. So tell me when you're ready.
We're ready. We're ready.
Okay. HTTPS : Eclipse, ECLIPSE, witness, WITNESS.com / American -eclipse -judgment. One more time. HTTPS : eclipsewitness.com / American -eclipse -judgment. It's some fascinating reading. I'll let you all make your decisions of what you believe, what you don't believe, and go from there. But just another thing to throw out there to read, to kind of try and put pieces of this puzzle together, or put it in your tin hat if that's what you want, or wherever you want to put it. So that is that's all I have for this evening. What do you guys got? Anything else?
I have one more thing, which is that the illegal immigrants in New York City are now chanting in the streets and that they're tired of moving from 4-star hotel to 4-star hotel. They're refusing to get on buses.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Give us our permanent homes. Now. Yeah, basically. So, we're just not getting them what they need. So they're chanting in the streets of New York City. That's all I got.
Okay, well, maybe they can go to, maybe they can just go to Texas, because right now, as it stands, with the Supreme Court ruling, Texas says that they can ship them back over the border.
And Mexico says they're not taking them, so I don't know where Texas is going to ship them, but it's evidently not Mexico.
All right, well, we've got about 10 seconds, so thank you for all that you guys do out there. God bless you, and God bless America. And America, get involved, please. Get involved. 36strategy.com. That's how we do this. Get involved. All right, guys, thank you.
We love you.
God bless you, Jerry.
All right, God bless you.
That was Jeff Sable. Hi, kicks, everyone.
Ready, Ruffin?
If tomorrow all the things were gone I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas,
North Dakota. North Dakota is the 19th largest state.
from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA. Well, it's right in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her
Whoa,
still
whoa.
today.
We see now we got that on Nicole's doing a double kick tonight, folks.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
USA!
All the way.
USA!
All the way.
USA!
All the way.
USA!
All the way.
Thank you guys so much for coming out and joining us tonight. Oh, that's okay. Now you know for next time. Y'all pray for us. We're going to pray for you. Hopefully it'll be warmer tomorrow. We'll see you at 7:30. You want to say a prayer real quick? Let's pray. Let's pray. Let us pray.
God our Father, we just thank you. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this opportunity to gather. We thank you for those gathered here and for those back in our home states and home cities and home counties who are remembering what happened on J6 and really what's happened for many, many years in this country now that we're putting pieces together. We ask you to please bless, comfort, strengthen, and protect all those here in this prison facility and around the country who are held as political prisoners in this ridiculous thing we call a government right now. And we just ask you to bless all of them, bless all of us, bless their families and lawyers, and we ask all these things in Jesus' name.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for coming out. I'm Ohio. I hope to see you out here again.
All right, all you Freedom Corner gangsters, thanks for joining us on YouTube, Rumble, and Gather. Don't forget to say your prayers. Don't let the Betty bugs bite. And pray for me. And God bless y'all. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right. guys. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for sticking with us. And enjoying this wonderful blessed night.